Unaruhusiwa kupiga makofi na vigelegele. Unaruhusiwa kupiga makofi na vigelegele.
It's my dream to have such lush pieces of land and just put like some heavy, nice looking horses just in orange. So this one is 60.
And then 10 and another 10?
70. 70, yes.
70
Yeah, 70. He's excited to see you. You should say,
I'm excited to see you too.
Yeah.
Rafik.
Yeah, Rafik.
Not Rafiki.
Not Rafik. If you call me Rafik, I won't respond.
Okay.
You have to stop before the I.
Oh, Rafik.
Yeah, Rafik.
So, Rafik just met me. %. Now, let's do some Q&A, guys. Some of you asked me Q&A, and I want to see how to answer this Q&A. Found like especially enough financial muscles, because actually traveling, most of the first thing that comes in your mind is how much money do I have?
Yeah.
It's a tough one, sorry.
It is tough because like to actually have a boyfriend while traveling.
Yeah.
I don't know how many guys can keep up with me.
Yeah, you know.
And also, like, it's very easy to become very selfish as a solo traveler because we just follow our own instincts.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
And so if I was traveling all the time with somebody, I think there would be a lot of, like, together apart, sort of like compromising and spending time apart to do our own. Take a little bit of time.
Oh, like now you told me, like last night, I think there was a big party here, but.
Well, I travel because I enjoy it, but if I found somewhere and wanted to stay there, then I would. I mean, I don't think it would be the end of my traveling, but sometimes it's nice just to have a hug and things like that.
Good people, today is another day. For some of us, we are still at school, but even at work, our reaction must continue. Of importance is views and also the pleasure we have in this task. So guys, I've just been walking on the streets of YouTube, and what did I see? I hit around ROCIO, I hit around MARWA, and I said, why can't I share this amazing moment that I got from watching them? So of course, I'll have to put the receipts together. I'll put the first video at the beginning. You can see how ROCIO is enduring in the drama, perambulating the streets of Brazil, left and right. How about that? So what do you think? Do you think she's really having the pleasure to travel as a single mother with her son, and she has no worries, everything is well? She said people are actually receiving her in the best way possible. She's actually getting the best moments she never imagined of, okay? And she now plans to do more. Do you agree with her? Of course, I agree with her because life must continue. So, of course, ROCIO has been trying so much to move out of travel, but she got back to it after some time, and we have seen she's pushing it. Why not? We should appreciate, at least. We know that she was not quite friendly with us while back in Nyabohanse, but she still has our baby. And you know, recently, Maro was trying to give us concerns, tell us that the son is almost missing him, and actually treating him like a stranger. I was like, relax. You plan for a journey, go to Brazil, or you can go to Argentina. I don't think our in-laws will reject us. We really treated them well when they came to Kenya, so why not? So, you know, when Marwa went to Kilifi, not even Kilifi, it was Coast generally for the holiday, which was sponsored. Then I don't know, at some point he was sponsoring himself, and so he is traveling around. By the way, Kilifi, Malindi, Kwale, I know those three places because I told you I worked there for a long time, and I have a lot of friends. Anytime I feel like going to the coast, I will actually be letting you know. So, these places have very vast land. The only problem is that the young people, at some point, they decided to kipei the elders, claiming they are witches, you know, giving them bad reputation so that they own their land. but it was a very bad habit. At some point, the government had to intervene to secure the lives of these old people. And by now, I believe that behavior is subsiding, but can you remember Shakahola, guys? Shakahola is right in the coast, of course, almost between Malindi and Kilifi. Now, of course, Marwa has persistently been in Kilifi for a long time. I believe there is something coming up. That's what I speculate. It is possible that he's trying to assess investment, because if indeed he's dating an entrepreneur, unlike ROCIO was actually there to collect views, according to some people. Who doesn't like views? Everybody, if you get a way to become superior, to actually become somebody, you will do it, definitely. You know, sometimes we will talk about this and say, she came here to collect views. She came to collect subscribers. But who are you not to collect subscribers? You get an opportunity and you have to use it, because opportunism can be negative, but most of the times they are positive to our advantage. So ROCIO actually came to this place near Bohanse and collected 50,000 subscribers. Not easy, right? Most of us have been on the streets for the longest time possible, but making it to even 10,000 is not easy. It's not a child's play. I know what I'm gonna do to actually get to this. Obviously, what I swear is, if I'm going to live for the next 3 years, I must get somewhere away from where I am. So guys, back into our reaction. What do I have to share? Of course, I have to share something about Marwa. I have to share something about ROCIO in this video, because this is our papa travel and we have our mama travel. Baby mama and baby daddy in the house, they are actually giving themselves the best moments of their holidays. Who is scooping more? I don't know. Of course, Marwa has finally scooped 600,000 subscribers. Many people are complaining, including myself, why the views of Marwa are not equal to the number of subscribers, because we are wondering, is it because he did not focus on the content people wanted? He started with street maybe content. Is it because at some point people subscribe just the moment maybe they see his videos on somebody's channel, like when they saw Lynn Gugi's channel, and then later on they refocus on Lynn Gugi? Is it because they are tired with repetition of content of the village and the vlogs that are not actually properly edited, as what we are seeing in Mayugnos and or even ROCIO herself or something like that? Is it because the family is no longer here and some people came in because they thought family is being done? Now Marwa seems to be reverse going. He seems to be going back to the streets, because I watched that video with this Muzungu lady and I was like, is this the potential? Are they looking for an investment? Because the rate at which they were going, let us walk, let us go this way, let us mount whatever. I doubt if it is for null and void. And you'll come to tell me. I actually have a lot of thoughts that Marwa is planning to do another Apalosa stud, Apalosa stud in the coast, because this is one of the places himself and the sister loves, you know. Even the brother, David Jr., sometimes they go visiting coast. And that would be actually a very good move, because anyway, I don't really think that he should focus more on horses, because it's like, I see the land, I think of strong horses. I see the land, I see of strong horses. No. Coast is a tourism place. Of course, you can put 2 horses or whatever, but your focus should be maybe a hotel business, and that safari business can do so well now here, because you'll get tourists all the time. Now, tell me why Marwa had to collect this lady and say she was a neighbor from the hostel, but it looks otherwise. Anyway, I don't want to speculate too deeply, but I thought otherwise. I was only overthinking. And I don't know what you think about this. You drop comments in the comment section, share our videos, and let's continue to subscribe, because we have to get to 5,000 subscribers. People are subscribing, you're just watching for free. Come on. That is the least you can do for me. You can as well share. Super chatters, you chat. Super slappers, so that we continue having the working spirit, because they always say on these streets, hard working is one of the expectations we have to offer right here and in time. Okay. So Marwa went about, he collected this lady, he drove about not even drove about, but they rode on a motorbike. They stopped at some hotel. They took some some food. In fact, it was fish early in the morning, okay? And after taking fish early in the morning, they went back to their way. And this is when Marwa was actually admiring someone to give this land. I was like, here you cannot grab Marwa. You cannot also get them on throwaway price, but it's fair. The price of Kilifi, I know, and Malindi is fair, even though in town it's a bit high. But if you really want the stud, you can do it somehow away from the town, Kilifi, and then it could be friendly price. You have money. Mula is available, donors are available. So it's good that Marwa is now showing us something in the coast, but what particular target was he? Like when he had to stay in Kilifi, did he have a target of specific things he wanted to show us? Because I've just seen him randomly going to the street saying he's looking for Mwanaisha, saying I forgot this, picking bananas here and there. I don't think that is the focus of what he wanted to show. I would wish that Marwa would have a plan, just like ROCIO is having, you know? And this maybe would push the views so that we are at 600,000 views, 6,000, 100,000 subscribers. Yesterday I showed you something. I was trying to say it is not automatic that 600,000 subscribers, it is 600,000 views. But it's possible. You can as well push and even go beyond. I think you saw Winfred Oprah. I've also shown you the channel of the the wife to Obama, and so many other channels. Of course, he has to work on tactics that will lead him there. I've seen Mayugno calling him out for land. I was like, leave this man. Let him go and now invest elsewhere. Nyabohanse is enough. We've seen those shenanigans. We want to be mixing shenanigans of Kilifi and shenanigans of Nyabohanse, because recently we just saw when we refocused our effort away from Nyabohanse, things are not so bad to everyone, apart from few other people. So anyway, we are here to do our stuff. I want us to watch some video, then talk about it and close our day.
That is called Saudachi. Saudachi is a word to say something that kind of feels nostalgic and sad. Like when you meet someone, you can tell them that you feel saudachi about them, like you kind of miss them, and it's a nostalgic feeling as well, but it is also like very, very sweet, in a very sweet way.
Maybe I'll try to negotiate the deal. We keep horses here. We'll be giving him one horse.
Just near the road, so buses from Kakuma.
It's such a huge farm. We've seen, and I'm seeing actually.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's hard to explain. You know, languages have their own. And, you know, people are extremely, or at least these are the experiences that I'm having. Sometimes I know many mothers out there feel scary about traveling with a child alone, or you just want to wait for them to grow up until things get easier. Traveling with a baby has its own challenges, 100%, yes, but at the same time it has its own beauty, like everything, absolutely. And so far for me, every time, wherever I go, there is, I meet someone special that makes me feel very safe, very well taken care of. Every time I'm with Maisha, I receive help. People are very...
I agree with that. I agree with that money actually can't buy everything. But say, it can always give you that option of, looks like it's gonna rain. Boys, so, guys, you want to walk? But...
Come on. So, see. Yes. And now we just moved to a new town, and I'm excited to be here. We just checked in my new posada. It's very cute, very nice. Looks very nice, very cozy, also like well put together, aesthetic as well. I like. But now we want to sit. We want to play some blim blim. Aww. Probably has been
So
nice.
guys, you saw what you saw, just like I saw what I saw, and what do you think about this? Of course, Marwa is trying so much to appreciate himself and be like Mr. Lizard. You fell on the ground, nobody celebrated, so you celebrate yourself. And we join in the celebration, finally. Why not? Why not? We are celebrating 600,000 subscribers, and we want more people to watch and also comment. And when we come here as reactors, it's because we want people to focus on Marwa. See the upgrades, see the successes, see the achievement, as well as correct the follies. Now, finally, Marwa came out yesterday to explain that he started from Colombia and finally began to earn. Then he thought, why not just quit work and focus? And of course, God was with him. He's the chosen one. And when he came to Nyaboanza, shared the YouTube channel, the rest of the people began coming for shout-outs. And you can see, how you can see Lynette K, you can see so many people. I don't have to mention all of them, including those coming from America, coming from Jamaica, like Jamaican uncle. We have this other captain, whatever. So people have been coming all along, including those who call themselves haters. I don't consider myself a hater because what I simply do on the street, I don't hate anyone. I mention follies, I mention my expectations, I also appreciate where necessary. So I don't consider myself a hater. So Marwa has actually come out to explain in capitals and red how he achieved the journey of YouTube, and we appreciate him. Why not? Because it's because of him some of us also making it to post videos every day. And even though we chose our own niche, we don't have any problem with you. The only desire we have is that you become a civilized man and you actually win on this channel. Because Marwa is going about the streets, appearing like he's not focused on the potential. He's now having other women around. Of course, automatically, if you are my boyfriend, then I begin seeing you with another traveler. You are interviewing randomly. You are asking whether this person feels lonely or not, whether they would settle or not, whether they feel distanced or whatever. It would be sending a different message. I don't know. The potential has her own way. Now, Marwa came about to say, if you are dealing with an African woman, then you will be in blocks. I'm telling you, the streets are open. Anyone people see with you, they'll talk. If I become popular now, anybody people will see me with, they'll talk. And I'm not going to make them silent. Are people not talking about Masubo and Kokomama? Are people not talking about JT? And even some details that we don't know. People are talking all over the place. Caro and whoever it is. So relax, man. Of course, I saw Marwa suggesting the need for horses. The owner of that land should actually give them so that they place horses, and then yearly they'll give him one. Do you know the desire of that person? Some of us are not interested in rearing these expensive animals. We would rather have our land just settling, then we'll see what to do with it. Maybe there is potential in future years, but it is what it is. Marwa tried to share his sentiments. On the other side, Our Lady with our son, they are perambulating the streets of Brazil, and I liked what I saw. Very organized video, but at the same time, Our Lady is exposing so much. I'm like, when the son will be grown, how will we feel about this? But anyway, it is a choice. Maybe in her culture, people don't care a lot because the swimming costumes, I saw somebody, I don't know whether it was OT, talking about decorations and decorum. Talk about decorations and decorum. So, On Trending was trying to say, why can't we be a bit decent in our dressing? But ROCIO has never actually thought of that because I think in her culture, she said, they are what they are. So she came about showing us a lot about Brazil. She relocated to this other place. She showed us a hotel. She said how people show her love as she travels as a young mother. She talked about a lot. But what I just like in the entire thing is how she chooses her places, how she edits her videos, how she actually is organized. She may be straining financially, but you may never know because she is not begging directly, but begging is begging on the streets, okay? So guys, I'll continue with this video later. Let me go check because the girls might have finished their discussions. I need to finish and see what to do. Bye bye for now, but we'll proceed. We are going to continue from where we stopped.